universe, and others. And welcome to another exciting episode, question mark, I guess, I don't know, of Pirates. When last we left off, what the fuck were we doing, guys? We're gonna prison break, I think?
We were planning the prison break last session.
Yeah.
I think Asim's gonna hang himself in his cell. I think that's where we left off.
Not if I have anything to fucking say about it.
Poor guy.
You don't get to leave that easily.
Yeah. You and what army?
Funny you should fucking ask.
Yeah, you weren't here last session. You don't know that we don't have an army.
Let me say, we spent the entire session meticulously planning what we're going to do about this.
Nice.
And I think it's a pretty damn good plan.
I cannot wait to see it.
I think it's a good plan. Captain, do you think it's a good plan?
Yeah, I think it's a good plan.
Pretty good plan. Damn good plan.
Mm-hmm. We will see how Asim can fuck it up.
Don't worry, you're involved as little as possible.
That's not true.
That's probably a good idea.
Unlock one door.
You have to. No. He has to unlock 2 doors.
The two most important doors in the whole.
I will say,
plan.
yes. If you don't unlock the doors, the entire plan is fucked. We are depending so much.
So don't
on
unlock
your
the
ability.
doors and hang myself. Got you.
Not until you get the bill.
Listen, that's exactly why I need to hang myself.
You're on the hook for so much
I don't want
money.
to play the bill.
I've been keeping a tab this entire time of every single time that I use a message to call one of you inside the jail to coordinate this plan, plus the resources that we had to spend prepping everything. It's an itemized list.
They had to buy and learn 2 whole ritual spells to get your ass out of here.
3.
3?
That's fine. That's fine.
I forgot about the 3rd one.
I'm okay with that.
Special mouse Cthulhu we'll use later.
Oh, quick question. So, for Lan's ability to personally teleport people, does that actually teleport them, or does that just move them from one area to another?
Wait, which ability to teleport people? I have so many.
One where in battle you use one and you I think you attack something and then you get to switch
lesser dimensional step. Yes.
Yeah. So how does that work exactly again?
You hit an enemy within 5 squares of you with a basic attack using a weapon. It deals extra damage to the enemy, and then you and one ally in the burst can teleport to a square adjacent to that enemy.
Okay. Well, I feel like that's a good backup plan. In case of emergency.
Fair enough.
We're gonna turn your bones to rubber, by the way, Asim. That's also part of the plan.
How did that happen?
I don't need my bones. It's fine.
Yo ho ho! He pissed off the bosun.
Yeah, yo. Dreaming. Don't give it up, Gilitor. Dreaming.
No, we can't do the whole bit.
You can't see it.
Anyway,
I'm dancing right now.
Anyway, moving right along.
Yeah, the plan is to liquefy Asim and then just stamp him down the drain in the corner of his cell like a turd in the shower.
My God! Jesus Christ!
That's fine. Seems not bothered by it.
Are you coming up with a whole thing over there, Gilitor? What the hell's going on over there?
No. Anyway, I think we should move forward with the plan. Part of which is you do have to send another message spell to Asim to inform him of the plan, which does add to his tab.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was actually thinking that we don't do that because of the thing that I'm waiting to see if it happens.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
That I don't want to talk about.
Just like the one
Yeah, I
hit to
think-
your plan.
It could change a few things, so probably
It
wait
could
on that.
change the entire course of the plan.
That
The
is true.
entire course of history.
Um,
Oh my
Okay.
god. I can't wait.
so
It'll change whether or not David has to write up a new character while we leave a scene here.
No.
While we
No, so if Asim is gonna not make it out of this, he's not making out of it at the edge of a sword. He's not getting out of jail. He's gonna die. That's just how that's
Nah.
gonna work.
I'm sure he'll escape. I'm sure he'll figure out a way.
Yeah,
gotta
but
get
6
Hakad out of
years from
jail.
the time that we might not have to if they did their shit right.
Anyway.
That apprentice was supposed to help them do shit, weren't they?
Oh yeah, she's doing fine.
Oh, she's
she
doing
did the
great.
stuff she was supposed to do.
I'm better than Seam.
She's honestly
Okay.
she's been a real boon to the crew, and can I say a delight on an interpersonal level.
Awesome.
I think Ben's given her like one line of dialogue.
No,
Yeah.
she's talked a little bit with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lan doesn't respect women, so
Whoa, okay, calm down.
Say that
That's
to
a
him
little
on his
far.
face.
Listen,
Oh.
let's just say, first of all, provably not true. Second of all, Lan is from the Feywild. If interpreting the two genders, like the two prime genders, is a card trick where you reveal that it's actually behind your ear, Lan comes from a place where it's actually about like pulling an endless amount of scarves out of a hat.
yeah.
I love how none of that even made sense a little bit.
Which is why it's very Fey. It doesn't have to be.
Right, no, exactly. No, it's perfect.
And it was almost all
Mommy
in
understood.
English.
It's because I
Somehow.
misquoted Community and bungled my metaphors. But we press
Yeah.
boldly on. So
Yes. Exact. So, what do we got? What are we doing? It is
Okay.
the middle of the day, I guess, of like the next day. So Asim, I think, has been in
So
for like 2 days.
yeah. The last message Asim got from Lan after going back and forth was pretty much just going, hey, Asim, we're going to work some stuff out here and iron out a few of the details. Just hold tight and wait for my next communication. And then nothing. For 2 days. And I
Fine.
think it depends fully on how much you trust Lan to keep his word. Because Lan gave you his word, you're getting out of here as your person. I don't care how much you respect me or the position of this crew, whatever. I'm your bosun. It's my job to make sure you get back to that fucking ship. But it has been a while since you've had confirmation of that. So it's just up to you whether
I'm
or
not
not
worried.
it's starting to get squirrely.
I'm not worried.
I mean, Asim himself told
Asim's
you
not
not to
worried.
contact him for 24 hours. So
Yeah.
at least half of that he was
Yeah.
expecting.
Yeah.
Is Asim
Yeah.
starting, is he like doing some push-ups to try and get started on his prison body?
No. He's still trying to piss off the guards. It's not working
He's-
very well.
That,
I don't
that's
think
his
they
goal,
like him.
is just piss off the guards. I've been trying to piss off the guards. I don't think that it's not working. They're not getting pissed off. I don't think they like being. I think the problem is they like you a lot, actually. If that's the
Yeah,
issue.
probably. They may like me a little bit too much. Anyway,
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, if you're not careful, you're gonna come into your bunk one day and there's gonna be a babusa sitting on your bunk.
A what?
that's
I-
fine.
Very rapidly Googled and then mispronounced Egyptian desserts, and it mentioned that one was made with honey. So it was the closest thing I could think of to coming in. There's a honey bun on your bunk.
Oh.
Right. So we start our plan. We get into position. and Lan uses the first of his new rituals.
Yes. So it's got to be like it's me and Gelf, I believe, are the ones going in first.
Uh-huh.
No, it's Gillator as well.
Yeah, Gillator is along with us. We're all going in disguised.
Yes. But we're going in. We take the time to enact the ritual of change self, turning ourselves into two generic-looking Phaedron soldiers, matching the guards. And we go like 15 minutes, like enough time that it's early, but not enough time that it's like it's so early that you wouldn't want to leave your post, because the idea is to catch them at the beginning of the guard rotation or at the end of their rotation and just be like, fuck, we showed up a little early, fucking my sundial wasn't adjusted correctly. I don't know, man, do you want to get out of here? And like, I'm already here. I ain't got time to go anywhere, so I won't tell anyone if you won't, kind of thing. So it's like 10, 15 minutes. Or even if that's cutting a little close, like, we might have to cut it closer and say, like, 5 minutes.
We'll be fine.
You know what I mean, guys? Of, like, cut it to the thing of, like, it needs to be enough time that these guys don't feel sus about cutting out early.
Mm-hmm.
It just occurred to me that I have no idea what the inside of this prison looks like. Maybe we
That's
should
okay.
ask Adini
No,
about it.
we do. Because he drew us a fucking map, and I used Bardic lore to ensure that between him and we could draw out I got like a nat 20, so it was like a damn near flawless architectural rendering of the inside of this prison.
Yeah.
Gelf, I have a question. Real quick here. Do you think we're fucking around?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is very serious business.
So yeah,
it seems life is on the line.
And more importantly, our potion, which we now don't need except for
I was just
Amandi.
thinking about that.
Which, I mean, Amandi still needs it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I were to like gain the capability of learning to do ritual spells, I would not need that either.
Yeah. Anyway, so we just head in the prison, just trying to play it supernatural, just chatting the shit of like
Supernatural. Who's going into the prison with you?
Me and
Gillator
Gillator.
and yes.
It does still make sense to be playing it supernatural with the amount of times in that show they pretend to be federal agents to like get into places they shouldn't be.
My
Gelf
God.
and Gillator are the ones going in, right?
Gelf, Gillator, and me.
Okay, and all three of you are disguised?
They have disguised themselves into looking like guards. I had that guard uniform I had to steal in order to like get around the city safely.
So you look like yourself and are going into the prison.
I think he shaved
with
his
all
beard.
The patrons. And
he normally has a big. Well, he normally has I will say he normally has a big old beard, which would be unbecoming in Phaedron society, which he has shaved and made him damn near unrecognizable.
So unbecoming, and so he didn't have this beard when these people would recognize him. So now he has made himself more recognizable to these people.
Well,
yes.
I mean, they knew what I looked like 10 years ago without a beard, and then they saw me again with a beard, and then I shaved my beard.
How old is your character?
Like 30 at this point. With how long the game's been going on, he started at like 28.
You think 20 to 30 years old is like you're gonna look that much different? I think your sister would recognize you if you ran into her.
Yeah, Daniel.
But what's she gonna be doing?
Like
maybe
she's searching. That's maybe operations.
I gotta say, honestly, and I think I suggested this at the time, maybe we go with just like putting you in one of our pockets.
That is probably a better idea. Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose one
Engage
of you
trap
can wear the
mode.
armband.
Um,
So it's just Gelf and Land that are going in, and then
Yes.
Gillator is hidden.
I
I'm
do
their-
want to comment
their,
every
ace up their sleeve.
every
Yeah,
time one of us has to smuggle in Captain Gillator, this is the vibe distinctly that I get.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh,
It is
is he
the-
Ben? Is he a mouse? Is he a bear? Is he a dog? All that matters is that he is the principal.
in My Hero Academia. This is the principal of the superhero school.
That's ridiculous. That show's stupid.
No,
Hey, you
I love
didn't-
him.
Hey Ben, you have not absorbed the media. You being a judgmental prick about things you haven't seen is unbecoming. Being a hater doesn't make you cool.
I'm a professional hater, actually.
I'm gonna be real. I watched the first 4 seasons of that show. It is good most of the time, but some of the time it's not good. And then I heard that it gets really good at the parts that I haven't watched yet.
That's cool.
Immediately after you stopped watching in like early season 5, the quality takes like a 180-degree turn straight the fuck up.
Oh, good.
I also season 4 animation wise is one of the weakest, and season 5 and 6 are some of the strongest. I
Cool.
will say also, at least Dio and Reverse Flash had abs. So we're going into
All
the
right.
prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So you guys head up to the prison
Yeah,
disguised
it's
as
me and Gelf are kind of shooting the shit of like, you know what? Last minute planning here. Do we want to consider knocking out and replacing, as long as we can change shape, straight up the guards that are going to be here, or are we just going with like maybe they don't like a bet? Is it, you said it's a different rotation of guards every time, right?
Uh,
Like it's not always the same 5 people.
I mean, like per day, like in a day, it might be the same like group of however many people, like 6 people or whatever.
But it might not be the same guys as yesterday that are here.
Potentially now.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's roll with it and just see what happens. Yeah, we go into the prison. We're
Okay,
shooting the
so-
shit of like.
You are disguised as Phaedron soldiers. Where'd you get the disguises from?
It's
The change
a card for
self spell?
yourself.
Oh, it fucks your like it.
It's a
disguises
it's a
clothes as
hologram
well?
basically. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, sick.
No,
All right,
sorry.
cool.
It physically does change your stats, but it does say you can take on the clothing as well.
Okay, great, awesome.
Like
Okay.
I'm not wearing armor, but I have the stats of a human Phaedron man.
But you're not wearing the uniform?
I'm wearing the uniform in the image, but I don't get like the benefits of wearing a bronze chest plate.
Oh, you don't get the stats, but you get the.
I get the like if I changed into Amandi, I would have the stats of a Knoll, but if Amandi has an axe on her back, I do not have an axe.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, we're walking in. You know, I'm currently talking about how like basically like I'm so tired of this. Like I'm so tired of this tour out here, and I can't wait to head back to Phaedros because like, you know, if I see if I have to get sand out of my or it's like, you know, sand out of my sandals, like get rocks out of my sandals one more time, I'm going to lose it.
Okay.
Yeah, as we come in, I don't even really look at the 2 guys behind the desk. I just go to them. I've exhaustively, any spare time we had the previous night has been spent with a crash course from Captain Gillator in how do you salute in the Phaedron military, how do you stand, how do you talk, like you are going to give me the 1-day crash course as a recruit in how to do this.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just kind of give them like the laziest, not lazy, but like I've done this 10,000 times, bro. Can we just get this on with? I gotta take a piss. Kind of like go in, salute, Pax Fadros, whatever. Yeah, hit a relief for duty and just start walking up to the desk where like we change over the keys or whatever, like acting as if I'm just on my normal routine and we're just going through the motions.
Great. Okay, cool. So you walk in, you bluff your way easily past like the front security sentinels standing guard over the building. You're like talking with Gelf, like making a show of like that you're trying to fit in, and like acting acting casual. You head downstairs into the prison, prison complex here, and we are going to set this up. Give me 1 second here.
Oh boy.
Where's the tokens? I don't have something specific for this, but you know what? We'll just use this guy. Can I do this? Does that work? Not really, but sure. Fuck it. So let's put the two of you on the map. Well, I'm just going to throw all of you on the map.
Can you push
so
the
that
map?
you can. I will as soon as it's set up. I'm going to put those of you who are not here, which I think at this point is just Amandi. But I'm going to
Yeah,
move
I'm waiting outside.
off the map as well.
You're probably waiting, guarding the
Where's the ship?
barrel that we have.
Mm-hmm.
The integral barrel, linchpin of the plan.
Yep. And of course, I am wearing the cloak that Gelf stole from me because it's been doing a very good job of disguising me.
So you guys head down the stairs, and you see just the regular guard rotation as you guys are just shooting the shit, trying to ignore everybody. And then let's see. We're gonna put them there. And as you guys are walking down the stairs, you see walking from further into the guard complex is a soldier that's wearing like much more elaborate full plate. And they're turning like as if they're going in your direction. What do you do?
You say he's wearing full plate, like headed towards us?
Yeah, like they were walking out of the back room.
I'll salute.
They're kind of
Yeah,
gut salute.
Gut reaction is to try and like avoid this, but we're sticking to the plan. Just as we're walking by, this is like a higher ranking official, right?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Great. Then again, just stop, do the salute, salvate fratioris, like.
Right, yeah.
But not making a big deal. It's just like hello, officer, sir. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. You see all the rest of these guys around the table like stand up from the table and turn to her and like snap to attention and salute as she walks into the room. Mm-hmm. And she's like walks past them, ignores them, and sees you guys come down the stairs. She's got her helmet like holding it under her arm. And you see it is the same woman who stopped you on your ship. And she looks at you as you are snapped to attention. And she cocks She cocks an eyebrow and goes, "Where are you two headed?"
Uh, God, what is her like official honorific again?
Legate.
Okay.
Yeah. I know that's her title. I don't know if it was like ma'am or your mat, whatever the fuck.
Oh, ma'am works, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Then I say, uh, beginning of guard rotation, ma'am.
All right. What was your station before this one? Were you are you coming back from patrol?
I feel I feel like this is at least something we would have discussed, but I won't like take too much time on it because it's technically metagaming. I'll just say,
I mean, you could ask the rest of the group what was our cover story?
yeah,
Like
what was our
you
cover
can
story of
you
like
can flash back to
we
these
can
things.
we can Ocean's 11 this shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So what is? Yeah. So cut to previous night. When she asked what her previous station was, I can get it to her. What did we to say?
That's a good question. Where would we have been?
Because my
Um,
fear is that if we say patrol, it's going to cause a lot of probing questions. So, like, what's the most boring? Like, it just is a kind of a non-answer. Like a thing that will not inspire her to ask any follow-up questions.
well, oh, Amanda, you were gonna say?
Um, there's still are there still guards at the docks, just like a lot less of them?
Yeah. There's guards everywhere.
So you could say you were just guarding the docks before you had to come over here. I don't know if they would put those same type of people in the same rotation back and forth between this.
I was thinking either that or we say we were just like guarding a stable. Like we haven't caused any drama with horses, so it's not like it. It was like, I mean, am I wrong? I'm just saying like, yeah, we were guarding the stable out by the.
I
Is
don't
that
know. I feel like maybe if they had people that they were willing to have guard a stable, they would maybe not put those same people in charge of guarding prisoners. But at least like the guards that they have at the dock are still keeping watch for the pirates that they're still looking for.
okay, yeah, works for me. Gelf, that work for you?
That works for me.
Okay, so what's
Great.
the cover?
We were on guard rotation patrolling the docks, ma'am.
On the docks. Any what is it? She says any updates on the Storm Runner? Has anyone tried to board or embark or disembark on the vessel?
I shrug and I say a couple of drunks who wandered out of the wrong tavern and forgot how to read the. Is there a name for like the tag on the back of a ship that says the name of it or not?
Oh, the transom?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
on
Then
the
I say a
transom.
couple. Yeah. Then I say a couple of drunks who wandered out of the wrong tavern and couldn't read the transom, or then forgot how to read their own transom. But other than that, ma'am, it's been a ghost town.
She scowls. Um, and what is she gonna say?
I'm trying my best to project a neutral opinion of that. Of like, I'm not happy because then she can be like, "Oh, what? You're happy that we haven't gotten any closer to catching the prisoners?" And I'm not
Right.
upset because then it's like, "Oh, you're upset that we're accomplishing our goals." Just I am a
Right.
non.
Completely neutral. Yeah.
I am a gray man. I am a non-entity of a human being.
No, for sure.
I'll be right back. Cats are screaming. I'm gonna have to deal with that.
So she is going to say, uh, hmm.
But she looks angry at that, you said?
She's like, yeah, she's scowling that like the Chimera pirates haven't turned up yet, and she says, has there been any word in the barracks about or around with any of the other soldiers? Have you heard anything?
Nothing worth reporting, ma'am. I say, board soldiers, and I say, like, essentially, nothing worth reporting since all of the chaos with the. And I kind of frown as if I'm like looking at Gelf of like, am I getting this story right? And I say the centaur men, kind of as if like it was on the previous rotation to mine and I missed it. Like the centaur that went on a rampage through the city. I say it's been mostly quiet.
She snaps as you say centaur. She goes, satyr. Make sure there'll be no misinformation spread among the ranks. I want to make sure these people are caught and not slip through our fingers.
Apologies. I say apologies, like and I give like the bow of like, yes, correct. I say, but as I said, I say board soldiers and hearsay. Nothing that I would trouble you with outside of the official reports.
I don't know, man. Those Chimera pirates, they're very savvy, and they're amazing with their blades.
I shoot Gelp a side eye of like, please don't make us more of a threat than we are. That's some shit.
I think they're very smart. I think they can outsmart all of us.
I once saw that. I heard they have an elf with the world's largest dong.
Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ!
They say that he has to use a bag of holding for a pair of briefs.
Oh no!
Oh god!
But yeah, as he says, I hear they're very savvy, and I say, what? I say but as your orders stand, Legate. I say, no matter how savvy they are, if they're foolish enough to rear their heads again, then they won't be attached to anything else for very long. They shall face the. Wait, what's the highest ranking official in Phaedros again?
Aurelianos.
No, but his title. It's not emperor.
Imperator.
Then I say they shall face the Imperator's
justice.
justice.
Let me check. I have the notes pulled up here. Let's see. Phaedron, War General. Where's his a praetor.
Then I say they shall face the Praetor's justice, as you commanded.
She gets really stern once again, and she goes, "Absolutely not. This is an internal matter." And if
so, I want it
spread through the ranks that if they're found, I want them captured and brought before me alive.
Great. Then I say
yes, ma'am.
Phaedron, a thing which, if you don't mind me improvising, I'm going to say is a part of like an old Phaedron proverb of like, from your lips to my blade.
Oh yeah, sure. Hell yeah. Okay.
As we say, like we're just. I just said like that. That's what brings us. That is what brings us here.
Nice.
Out of character.
Yeah.
Out of character. I thought we were here to interrogate Aasim.
That was part of the old plan.
Yeah, so that was part of the. Well, it's mostly, even to do that, we need to basically be alone for. Oh no, so you're in the cover. No, we decided that it raises too many questions because the plan was that this person we're talking to right now had sent us to do that, and we realized there was a chance that that person would be the one who we were trying to say that
to. That would complicate things if you tried to tell her, yeah, you told us to go interrogate this guy. Remember that?
So now
Yeah,
we're
I
going.
think it would be kind of hard to gaslight this person.
So, wow, Gelf likes gaslighting women, confirmed.
You can't gaslight or gatekeep the girl boss.
No,
No.
this
Clearly
girl boss
not.
is way over your level.
But yeah, so it's just that's what brings us here. And it's again like a new. I'm like, hey, as a soldier, like I'm obviously kind of nervous about this. Is my commanding officer that I'm
Right.
speaking to, but at the same time, I'm doing my job and I've done nothing wrong, so. Like
Oh,
I've got
for sure,
no,
yeah.
I've got no reason. Like if she wants to make my entire guard rotation standing here in this spot shooting the shit, I'm good with that. But I'm flying by your orders here.
Yeah, she's not gonna like.
I'm just saying that's the energy that Lan in this form is projecting is just
Right. You're the
if you
superior
are-
officer. I have to stay here and talk to you until you're done with me.
and I have no opinion about that whatsoever.
Right.
I have no opinion about anything. Certainly none that you would want to dig further into or ask any follow-up questions.
Exactly.
But it's like every lie, just enough truth of like I've seeded in like a little bit of misconception. I don't fucking know everything. I'm some random schmuck. Like, oh, you corrected me. Thank you. I'll make sure to pass that along. It's like I don't know too much. If I knew too much, you'd wonder how I heard it.
Right. No, that's good. I think you did solid job. I think that's very like clear across to her is like she does not suspect you of any kind of treachery at this point. Like you can gauge that from her. But
Not
she's
yet.
like you could tell she is on a one-track mind like to find you guys as soon as possible. And
She's on a one-track mind to find two of the people who are standing 5 inches from her.
right in front of her, yeah.
It's delicious.
Damn,
Yes.
we're good.
But yeah, I make a noise only when spoken to.
Right.
As you should.
And no. You do a excellent job playing soldier and answering her questions to her satisfaction. She says, "You're dismissed. Go about your business," and marches past you up the stairs.
Okay, well, keep an eye out
yeah.
for those pirates.
Give her the salute as she walks away. To the two guys who we're here to relieve, we tell them that you are. It's again a like, and it's I give the of like, and got them out of that one. You know what I mean? And they kind of give them the official like, by the word of the it's like by the the word of the praetor, we command you are relieved of this post. It's like you are relieved of this post. Be free of your current steps.
Hold on one second.
I have a sinking feeling that Ben's DMing somebody at the table, and it's not good.
Uh-oh.
Nah, it'll be fine.
I'm trying very hard to embody the spirit of George Clooney as the fantastic Mr. Fox in the 2009 movie The Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I was about to tell you that the silverness of your tongue is rivaled only by the size of the shovel with which you shovel your wares.
I sincerely thought Gelf was going to say the size of the shovel with which you use to hawk bullshit down the throats of people you meet.
That too.
I applaud you, sir.
Okay, I'm back.
Fine job.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I give them the greeting of just, by orders of you are relieved of it's like you are relieved of your post. You may carry on about your business and consider yourselves at ease.
Wait, what?
Like I'm telling these guys, like whatever the official military greeting for, hey bro, what's
Get
up?
the fuck out of here.
It's my shift, so you don't gotta go home, but you probably shouldn't stay here. Or like,
Yeah, these guys aren't super like they're very formal, like on the street.
I'm giving it to them in the way of like, telemarketer, bro, you know that this is a thing I have to say so that if I get yelled at later by my commanding officer, I can say that I said it.
Yeah, for
It's very
sure.
much as a customer service worker. It's very much like when my boss coaches me on stuff, and then I'm talking with my coworkers later. It's like, corporate says we got to do it this way. So,
well, Ben, a customer service worker is a thing that people do for a job. Sorry, a job is.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what
it's
that.
more.
All
Like,
right.
It's more like
So-
it's more like when a telemarketer is like, and do you agree to pay the blah blah? And it's like, bro, I already told you. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I have to read this part out loud.
Right? Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, you're like, you tell them you're here to relieve them. They're like, they give you the report of the prisoners. Just like that one's been squirrely. This one came in earlier this afternoon. The Chimera pirate over there that's in the cell's been fucking squawking this whole time, being a pain in the ass.
I kind of raise an eyebrow of like, so that wasn't
Yeah.
just a rumor then. One of the pirates is here.
Boy, he sure can
Yeah,
be.
we caught one of them, but they caught one of them yesterday, but he hasn't given us any other information. He's been very hard-headed
Well, he sure can be that.
and a real pain in the fucking ass.
I mean, I can imagine.
Right? It's no. All I was gonna say when Miguel says, "Yeah, he sure can be." I'm gonna say Len immediately jumps in of like, this one just got oh yeah, this one just got off a rotation rotation seaside. He's been dealing with sailor or he's been dealing with like sailor and pirate types all month. And it's like I've got a bet going that if he hears Yar one more time by the end of the week, he's gonna try and eat his helmet.
Yeah, the Chimera pirate's been a total pain in...
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Yeah, we get the report from these guys, shoot the shit just long enough to make it look like we're not in a hurry for them to fuck off.
Right.
We got no hurry. I got nowhere else to be, man. I'm gonna be on shift for like the next 5 hours. It's a hole in the ground. Nothing fucking
fuck
happens
off
here.
they must.
Who would be dumb enough to actually try and break into a Phaedron prison?
Oh my god.
That's the energy I'm projecting. Is like,
yeah.
They can stay here for as long as they want, man. It's a concrete. It's a Romans had concrete. It's a concrete and cobblestone hole in the ground.
This isn't Roman. This is sandstone. This is in Pesh.
Well, I figured it was their architecture.
No. This is a Pesht building. This is a Jaskaran building.
Okay, but either way,
Joe Pesci himself.
Wow.
They commandeered the government building of this, the municipal building of this city.
fair enough. But either way, it's just like, who would be dumb enough? Like, who would be dumb enough to actually try and break into a Phaedron prison? And it's just like a look of like, it's my like, I'm gonna be here for 5 hours to do essentially nothing. Boredom is more of a danger than anybody in those cells.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Some kind of idiot, I guess, would try to break into a prison.
But yeah, so we let these guys talk, do their thing. Listen, this ritual has a duration of an hour. We are good.
Are you sure
What is
about
it?
that?
Oh,
I
the
can
disguise
talk.
ritual.
What's up?
You're talking about the disguise ritual?
Yeah. It's been maybe, 15 minutes that we've total been in this form?
Yeah, probably 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, so I'm very much like Lana's keeping internal clock of what we've got here, and it's like we're good. We've got all the time in the world. It's only a minute casting time, so if it starts to fade, we pop off the chamber pot and recast it and put it on a seams tab.
Listen,
All
you know
right.
I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself for that tab, right?
Stick that tab where the corn
Listen,
don't grow.
you can tell me to do whatever you want with it.
You can take it out of whatever cut I get out of the riches, okay?
Say, you can say whatever you want about it while you're signing the fucking check.
No, it's more of an IOU.
Put it in the memos.
Whenever we get
put it in the memo line, bitch.
Whenever we get loot, you get 90% of whatever my cut is. Until I'm paid off.
We can't garnish your wages that much because then you'll get desperate for money and pull some dumb shit like this again.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the plan.
I've worked with drug addicts. I've worked with drug addicts. I know how this goes.
Oh my
God.
Yeah,
we.
That's my exact plan.
Yeah.
Make it so that you have to.
We let these guys do their thing. You know, give them the salutes again. The second that they're like on the way out the door, I kind of make like a bit of a just enough of a show of like making my belt rustle as I like loosen my sword just a little bit, what would be considered like standard but is more comfortable to wear, or like put my helmet under my arm to like it's just these are two working class stiffs clocking in for their fucking shift, and then the second they leave, it's just like locks eyes with a gulf of like time to lock the fuck in.
So here's the thing.
Right.
As you guys, so this person is gone. Let's go ahead and
we're about to get fucking RoboCop in this other.
You guys are in here. You do notice as you're talking to these two guards as they come up to you. There is a third guard over here who has not been relieved, and he's kind of like he's holding his ground. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
Okay. Yeah. Then it's as we're talking to these guys and we see them start to leave, I turn around as if I didn't like.
These guys are heading out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then it's kind of like one of the forgot to like. Oh. And then I kind of like start a bit as if I didn't notice him and like do the full thing again of like I do the gesture but not the statement as I'm like and I say you're relieved as well. Feel free to, and it's kind of a drug of like, you know, you're relieved to post as well. We're on shift for the evening.
He like looks at you very confused and cocks an eyebrow, and he's like, "Well, where's my relief officer? I can't just leave post."
He can't. He's right. Dereliction of duty and post abandonment.
Yeah, David knows how this works.
Mm-hmm.
His whole job.
That's pretty much my whole job. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, what are you gonna do?
These other guys that I'm seeing on the map here are going to be remaining in the prison, correct?
Yeah, they're all in the off-duty section.
Okay. I'm going to say to him I'm going to say to him that basically because things have been so quiet, or because things have been so quiet, they've determined that they don't need as much active force here at base, and that if anything happens, there will be enough off-duty officers here that can respond to it. Instead, they're opting to keep more of a force out on the streets in case the Chimera Pirates are sighted, so it's a quicker response time.
The dude kind of puts up a little bit of a protest and goes, but we have one of the Chimera Pirates here in custody. What if somebody tries to break him out?
Great.
Only an idiot would try to do that.
I look at him and say verbatim. So, and I say,
surely you think they'll like
what?
You don't think that these other fucking pirates won't try to stage some kind of rescue? I've been here. You could see he's white knuckling his spear. He's like, I've been fucking ready. I've been waiting for these motherfuckers to show up.
Can I see? Does he look like he's a new guy?
No. He looks like he's been here. Like,
no, but is this like no? But is he like a 19-year-old rookie on his first deployment who's like, I'm getting a fucking medal for this one, boy? Like,
roll me a. How are we gonna do this?
Insight.
Roll me 2 d20s for his age.
God.
I guess no, because that's only 40. Yeah, that doesn't make
9 years old.
Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, you can always
these motherfuckers for a long time.
You can always put it together and say he's 27.
You do what?
You could always put the two together and say he's 27, or you can have me roll a percentile.
Oh yeah, do a percentile. That makes well. That could be. He's giving 100.
He's on the. This is like finally, I'll find my way to Valhalla.
Okay, let's say fuck.
Do you want to do over under? He's a rookie. Over. He's just an enthusiastic vet.
Fuck it. Yeah. That sounds simple. We don't.
Okay,
need to
so
exactly. That'd be ridiculous.
So what? Just roll d6, or how does over under work? It doesn't matter the dice.
Right?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter the die. Just roll a die.
I'm gonna roll a d8, just to be novel. I'm gonna say over.
Okay.
Fuck.
Under. Okay. So he is a not a rookie then.
Okay.
He's a professional. He's like, no. Standard protocol states that
and on any other time you'd be right. And I put my hands up of like, and that makes sense. But I say again, and I say if one of those salt caked, or say salt caked lunatics does try to make their way in here, there's enough people off duty they'll be able to mobilize a response once again. And I say again, I'm not committed to this. If like this wasn't my plan, I'm just trying to explain the deal of like. But again, the idea is to not let them get to here. So if we see a bunch of the Chimera pirates or a bunch of pirates sneaking around through town because they've decided to crawl out of whatever hole they've stuffed themselves in to either rescue their friend or find more rum, whichever one comes first, we mobilize a response while they're still out there. I say plus from what your brothers have just told us. If it were me, I wouldn't be coming looking for this guy.
yeah, he's been fucking. I could hear him across the fucking hall. He's been a loudmouth this whole fucking time.
He is that.
And I look at Gelf and I say, "What's the sentence? Is it what's the sentence for being drunk on the job again?" Or say, "What's the sentence if I get caught being drunk on patrol?" Fuck, never mind. All right, and I guess can I roll like either diplomacy or whatever to be like, it's fine.
You convince them that it's fine. Yeah, give me a bluff check.
You know what? And I'm gonna cover for it by basically also just saying like, if you're nervous about it, I get it. Whatever. Like if you don't have other orders to go from here, and I say, feel free, go sit in the go hang out in the off-duty office, put your sandals up. If anyone comes by, and I say, if the Legette comes back or anyone else who actually cares, I'll give you a shout and I'll cover for you. And I say, I'll cover for you and say you were just taking 5.
Okay, so here's what I will say.
Like I'm not demanding he leave the prison. I'm just saying like, yeah, just go. If you want, go rest for a while, and I'll like if anyone comes by, you could like. If anyone comes by, I'll just say, oh, he sat down for like 3 minutes to adjust his sandals. It's not a big deal. But I'm not your fucking dad, man. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just doing my job.
All right, let the dice hit the table.
Well,
okay.
So he is not like you are directing him to disobey orders here. So I'm going to say
but as far as he knows, no, so I'm not objecting to disobey orders. I'm asking him to go against what is his standard protocol. There's a big fucking difference.
Standard protocol is his orders. David, as a resident security guard, what would you call this?
You are asking him to go against SOP, standard operating procedure, and
Yep.
I'd be telling you to go fuck yourself and finding my supervisor and reporting your ass.
So here's what I'll say.
I'm a rat.
Here's what I'll say.
When it comes to security, I'm the biggest. I will to keep my job. I don't give a fuck.
If you can beat a 20 on a bluff check, he will begrudgingly leave post, but he's gonna go speak to the supervisor about this, and you'll be on the clock. If you can beat God, how high do I want to make this? Because this is a Phaedron soldier. They're not like prone to break. I think if you could beat a 30, he'll be like, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. It's like it is what it is, and not my problem anymore. Your guys are on duty. You guys are going to take the heat.
Okay, couple things I want to do here.
Okay.
Couple things I want to do. Number one, will you let me use? I know words of, and this is kind of me shenaniganing. Words of friendship normally only works with diplomacy. You allow me gracefully to use it for intimidation because it fits with my character. You will not allow it for bluff, correct?
Words of friendship. +5 to diplomacy check. I see. I think I let you use this for intimidation for like the crew, right? Because it's words of friendship, so they're technically like your allies. So I allow that.
It's not really a specific thing, but like, yeah, that's basically why. Yeah,
okay.
We've never.
I'll say you could use it, but it's only going to give you a +2, not a 5.
Okay. Second question. No, that doesn't work for that. Okay. Okay, second thing, rather. I'm going to... I don't think this is like a spell or anything. It's just my Glimpse the Future, which is my daily power. It doesn't say there's an action associated with it that I would have to, like, do consciously. I think it's just a thing that passively happens.
Glimpse the Future. Roll d20 3 times, keep the highest. Once before the end of the encounter, you can use this roll to replace a d20 roll of any ally within 10 squares of you. And that counts for you, right? Like, are you an ally of yourself, I guess? I guess so. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we got a 12, 18, 14.
18. So 18 is your best roll.
So 18 is my best roll. Cool. Okay. Lock the fuck in. So that's my daily power used for Glimpse the Future. I guess
and if you pass, you could save that 18 for later.
No, there's gonna be another thing, but
that 18 would go to your allies too. That's pretty sick. So you could help Asim lockpick later if he doesn't make it.
That's the plan, yeah. Okay. Time to pay the fucking piper, so it's bluff, right?
Yep. And you have a plus what?
11.
11. So you have a +2 from your words of friendship, so up to 13, which means you need a 17 or better to succeed. So the 18 will succeed if you want to use it. But if you roll this, you need a 17 or better to get off scot-free.
Okay. Do I get any advantage from Gelf on just account of the fact that there's another guy acting nonchalant corroborating my story?
Has Gelf said anything to the guy?
I'm saying, well, if Gelf wants to chime in, like, would that give me any?
No, I've said nothing.
Okay. I mean, Gelf, do you wanna try to back him up on this?
Do you have bluff trained?
Do I have bluff trained? Let's see. I have a +4. That's not terrible.
Yeah, but are you trained in it?
No.
I do, but I'm a crab at the moment, so I can't really help.
Oh, I love the fact I forgot about that. You're literally your sister being like, if any of them, especially my brother, show up here, and it's like,
yeah,
it's one of his top lieutenants and him.
All right, I'm getting kind of sick of dealing with this guard.
Great. So before Fireball starts, I'm gonna roll.
Okay. You gotta get a 17 or better.
Nope, I got an 18. I got an 18. Ben, I got an 18.
Yes,
I got an 18. That wasn't a 6. You're fucking crazy. You're acting hysterical right now.
Yeah. So you're like, listen, don't worry about it. If somebody checks on us, like I will make sure that you do not get thrown under the bus. You like are solidly like assuring him that he will not get in trouble for this, and he believes you.
I guess it also helps the fact that I guess it also helps the fact that like he's saying there 3 people need to be here. 2 guards showed up and spoke to the Legette and were like, we're the only 2 people here for the relief, and she didn't question it. So I guess part of him is like, I guess if she didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, well, that was in the other room, but yeah, for sure. Like, he's like, this is not my problem. I'm too old for this shit. I don't care. I'm going home for the day. That's fine.
So I thought he was going to. He went from, this is how I'm winning a medal to, you know what? I actually don't give a shit.
You don't know how close he was to getting a scorching burst in the eyes. Because I was getting super sick of that exchange. He was being too obtuse. he was getting too obtuse and too rule bound, and he needed he needed to burn his eyes up. That's what he needed.
Great. I look at him and I go, anyone who's dealt with. And I say, when you.
I had a nickel for every time we had an NPC bad guy who got his eyes burned out of his fucking skull. In our D&D game.
The other one got popped, not burnt.
That's a good point.
I was going to tell him that when you've had to spin as many yarns as I have in my. When you've had to spin as many yarns as I have in my day, it's the fortunate and unfortunate thing you learn is that strict bureaucracy can be just as much of a warm blanket around your shoulders as it can be a thorn up your ass. Speaking of which, and I just turn and walk to Asim's cell, and I feel strongly that despite the fact that I am wearing a face, like another man and species' face, the scowl is so eminently recognizable that it can cross any racial barrier.
Yes.
No, it seems pretty fucking stupid. But yeah, no, I have a feeling I recognize it.
Yeah. No.
Oh no! This is what I start with. Go ahead, you do your part. I'm gonna. So I like where I'm gonna go with this.
So, how be the prison break going?
Do you do it in that voice, or do you do it in your whatever voice you're capturing?
Changed his voice to the land voice, so I think that's how he does it.
It's low enough that the other guards, like, only you can hear, but it's distinctly in Land's voice. I'm like, so, how be the prison break going?
You know, if people would fucking answer their phone, it'd be going great.
What's a phone?
thought you were supposed to contact me.
Canonically, I mean, we did contact you after 24 hours. You gave us the guard thing. Right, you know what? And he says we were supposed to contact you. I just kind of gesture to me and Gelf.
Yeah, and who the fuck is this standing next to you?
Don't you recognize the pointy ears?
No, because you're disguised.
And I feel
No, I don't.
and I look up and feel my ears, and I go, oh.
Great.
I,
And I say,
pop a claw out of Land's pocket and give a little wave.
Oh, the gang's all. Okay, at least I'm safe from being eaten.
great.
So
I
it's
don't
just
suppose
the three of you.
for now. Ben, I don't suppose they gave us the keys to the cells when we bullshitted our way in here. That's not a thing the guards have, right?
They got him.
I mean,
Can you
maybe.
hear me?
because
What?
they did switch a seam sub at one point, so they probably have keys.
Oh, Ben. We
Sorry, my
gather
mic
this
is muted.
day to mourn.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello there.
What's the question posed to me?
I don't suppose they gave us like a big ring of keys when we came in
Oh,
here.
yeah. No, I was trying to answer you, but I was muted. No, they don't. The warden would have that.
Great. Then I tell Asim that we've got a plan to, we've got a plan to get you both out of here. And I say, you have 1 minute. Or I say, you know what? We've got pretty much all the time we need, right?
I mean, as far as you're aware, yeah. You have a whole guard rotation before anybody comes in here, unless somebody's been arrested recently.
Cool. I tell Asim that he's got 5 minutes.
To do what?
Get yourself and our guest of honor here out of your cells.
Okay.
A prisoner from like behind. First of all, Harkad is like at the bars of his cells, and he's like,
I'm doing my best to like,
thank God you guys are here.
I'm giving him like a shush thing, and I'm doing my best to like I'm talking to Asim in a way that it's just like there's two like it's a guard just like shooting the shit with the novelty prisoner of like, oh wow, the fucking pirates here. This is crazy.
Oh, okay. So Gilator is not out of your pocket and like
he poked a claw out of the side of my war skirt.
Okay. So you guys are still trying to be in disguise. Okay.
No, if anyone sees that, I'll just roll a bluff check and say that I had like a fucking wild evening with a.
No one would see that.
You have.
No, I was gonna say I had a wild evening with the Lady of the Night imported from Vanagar.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
But yeah, I tell Asim that like we'll cover for you. We've got 5 minutes. Get yourself out of that fucking cell.
With an attitude like that, I don't feel like I want to get out of this cell.
Guys, is that close enough? Is that close enough that I win the bet?
I don't.
No, he didn't say the exact words.
He didn't say it. I think he rused. I don't think he said it.
No, he didn't. He came very close. But
he was close, but he didn't say it.
For reference, Asim, the last thing I said on the screen before we ended was, I swear to the old gods and the new that if we walk into this prison and the first thing out of your mouth is, well, it's about time.
Or like, it took you long enough, or something like that.
I'm burning the prison to the ground with you inside it.
Which, to his credit, he didn't say anything of the sort.
When he said, I thought you were supposed to call me, or it'd be a lot easier if you answered, I was like, Asim.
Right? I was waiting for it.
It's a fine line.
Listen,
it's a fine line, and you're doing fucking flips on it. But let's get you out of
Listen. I thought about saying something like that. I was like, I'm
we know you did, buddy.
Sure Listen, I'm pretty sure the whole crew is pissed at Asim enough that like I'm trying to get back in their good graces because I got shit to do once I get out of here. Like
So
on top of what they want us to do. Like,
so I'm asking you, do you still have your lockpicks on you?
of course I do. You think I'm in? Never mind. Don't answer that.
Cool. Is it great? Get to work, and then we are going to stay close enough to Asim and Harkonnen's cell that our bodies can kind of block them from view, but be acting as if we don't see what's going on behind us. Like I'm gonna just come, like keep an ear out for Asim, but I'm just standing like down here pretty much, and I'm just gonna be shooting the shit with Gelf of like, damn, the fucking wine here is crazy, right? Like, it's not made
Can
of.
you push out the map to me one more time? Not that I need it for this, but it's good for stream.
Ah!
So what am I rolling?
Screwed up my deal.
Give me a burglary or larceny or whatever the fuck it's called in this edition.
General rapscallionism.
Thievery.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Thievery?
Thievery. And what is Gelf doing and Lanolin doing? Like, what are the two of you up to while he's picking the locks?
Random chit chat, shooting the shit.
I'm kind of saying we should use like standing at the, like, as if it's two guys who are kind of like just walking back and forth. Like, we're standing at the end of this hallway so that the other prisoners can't look and see Asim picking the lock. But it's outwardly, it appears like two guards who don't really give a fuck about this rotation being like, yeah, and it's like the wine's not made of grapes here. It's made of like palms and like it's made of like bees. I think that's fucking wild. I don't know what they make.
Where specifically in the jail cell are you standing?
I had moved. Yeah, like down here. So it's like
all these cells basically have people in them.
Well, I assumed if someone's where is it? Goddamn! Why can't I move my character? If someone's in this cell, I assume they don't have a direct, clean line of sight.
No, but these guys probably would.
These guys at the bottom here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
most of the cells are full. You notice that this jail is kind of overcrowded.
I'm gonna stand here so that it's just blocking from the. You know what? How about like here, and then Gelf can stand there, and then we'll make it just like far enough over that when Asim sneaks behind me, it's supposed to outwardly look like whatever he's doing back there, we're just not seeing it.
Okay.
And then if these guys start saying any like, hey guard, what's he doing back there? Be like, don't fucking concern yourself with what he's doing back there. You worry about what you're doing in there. Right.
Well, yeah. So some of the prisoners will like start yelling out to you. It's like, hey, guard, he's picking the lock. Can I get some extra rations for catching him? He's like, no, I saw him first. Give me the extra rations. He's picking the locks over there. He's trying to escape.
Great. Can I roll a stealth before I?
Yeah. That's the other thing.
You're obvious. There's no way to hide the fact that you're picking the lock because you'd have to stick your arms outside of the prison bar to like get around.
I was thinking that's partially why we're like trying to block it with our bodies.
Unless you're standing in front of his cell over there, there's not really a way to block it from everybody's line of sight.
Mm-hmm. Great. Then you know what? When these guys start complaining, great. I make a big show of like. Well, first of all, I ask them of like, do you not think that the first thing? Oh no! And I go, oh, of course, he's picking the lock with the lock picking kit that he, or it's like with the mandatory lock picking kit that Praetor Aurelianos has requisite that we give everyone who gets arrested. Do you not think we searched him for thieves' tools?
And they're like, well, look with your own eyes. Look right there. He's picking the lock.
I roll my eyes and make like a big show of turning around, giving Asim plenty of time to pull his arms back.
They start yelling real loud.
Great. I turn around again. I'm gonna roll diplomacy here to be like, look, if I just give you some extra salt beef, will you shut the fuck up and just let me get through this shift? Like, if all you're after is rations, if I give you some extras, like some extra rations, will you shut up?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I say, was that so hard? And I just hand them through the bars. I just give them like a little thing of jerky or like bread or whatever. Like, I'm assuming the standard rations that Lan was carrying on him can't be like too different than what.
No, it's pretty similar. Yeah, they thank you profusely. They're like trying to sucker up to you.
Yeah, and I'm just like, now, all I'm asking is we've got a long shift ahead of us. Or is it we have a long shift ahead of us? And I have been patrolling up and down that God's forsaken dock, dealing with rowdy sailors for 7 hours last night. And I'm just asking that you go to the corner of your cell and sleep or jerk off or do whatever it is that you're planning on doing until it's over. And then after that, you'll either be released or you're somebody else's problem. But that's all I'm asking.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, no, for sure. They're already ignoring you and eating.
I'm very much the what is it? It's one of my favorite comedians, and I always forget his name. Kyle Kinane of like, if you live a colorful enough life, you'll meet a lot of Phaedron guards. And some of them were almost you.
Yeah.
Some of them are like, there can't be a third officer here. We must stand at rotation against those dirty pirates. And then some of them are like, it pays $2 an hour more than the post office, and they give you a spear.
Oh yeah, his cop bit. Yes, I've heard that. Yes, yeah, so it seems you're able to break out of the jail cell easy.
Okay.
Great. Get this other guy out. I
already broke out. I didn't have to roll for it.
No, these are simple locks. You don't have to roll for this.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to tell Gelf just like, I'm going to start the thing. Cover me.
The prisoners start yelling again. It's like, hey, he's fully out of the cell. Hey,
they didn't listen when I asked them politely, just go to the back of your cell and take a nap.
Well, they're like minding their own business until they realize he's fully broken out at this point. And they're like, oh, dude, now, like, if we help them catch this guy, they might even, like, commute our sentence, maybe, like, now that he's fully broken out.
You know what? Lan's going to put on a performance.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm going to turn to Asim and I say, oh, what's this? I say, oh, look, the scallywag, the scallywag thinks he's got a few tricks up his sleeve after all, huh? And I run over, or I walk over, and I grab Asim by the collar, and I drag him down to here, like out of sight of at least the bottom guy. We'll figure out the top guy, right? And I want to throw him against the bars of this other dude's cell, right?
Okay.
And I make a big, like, pro wrestling ass, like, it's like, maybe with a few broken ribs, you'll finally shut up. Like fake punches, throwing his thing, put him against, like, exactly in the position to pick the lock, and just, you got 1 minute. And just look at the other guy, just like, Commodus! And it's like, my arm's getting tired bouncing off this one's thick skull. You take a turn.
Only a bluff deck.
Acceptable.
Get me a 20.
Do I have any kind of previously unknown bardic ability for performance?
I think you've used it all.
Nah, not yet, son. Give me a sec. I'll figure something out.
You need to roll a 7 or better. It's probably fine. Except the last time you rolled it was a 6. But you could, you got all your rolls out.
A 7 or better? He only has an 11 to bluff, I think.
Ben, would you describe this as a civilized location that reveres bards?
No.
Acceptable. So what was the DC you said?
Let's say 20.
Fuck.
You got this. I believe you. It's a 9 or better.
You do have a 50% chance. You have a 50% chance of getting this.
All right, roll
See,
them
normally,
bones.
Normally, when you go up against a DC like this, you got a 50-50 shot of winning.
but you're a genetic freak and you're not normal.
Go ahead.
And you throw a seam into the mix, you're gonna fucking blow it. That's what happens. when you put a seam.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Okay, Gelf, what are you doing at this point?
All right.
That's funny.
The guards are going to be here any second. Do I hear the guards coming down the hall?
No, they haven't. Well, if you want to go over there and check, give me a.
Yeah, I'll roll.
Honestly,
over here.
I'm going to give them a perception check of like, at this point, the prisoners are like
They're
jeering
going
that.
nuts.
Yeah, that you're like obviously like bullshitting here and like fucking with them. So they're like shouting and yelling like, any other guards, please come and deal with this.
Hey, once the jig is up, can I say I start doing the ritual?
Yeah, for sure. You can start doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to the guys and say, look, man, we're blown. Let's get out of here.
Yes,
Working on it.
We are gonna give these guys a perception check. So how long does it take to cast the portal jump ritual?
1 minute.
So we are going to
It takes 60 seconds.
That's all I need.
Okay.
That's 10 rounds.
You wanted an action from me? Here's my action.
Yeah. Okay. What do you got?
I'm gonna quickly run around the corner and phantom chasm all 4 of these Phaedrons.
Oh,
Wait, real quick. They got a What do you call? They passed the perception check to.
I have not rolled anything yet.
Okay, yeah. Then maybe let them roll before you do this.
There is a door here as well. So there's a door. There's a solid like banded iron doors at both of these locations. So that does break the sound a bit.
I have a stealthier option, but I can't say anything in his pocket until I.
But you could
until I
post
see
up,
him.
Gelf. You could post up there and have Phantom Chasm prepared so that if that door is opened,
Yeah.
you cast it.
Right.
So
Okay,
you
I'll
got
do that rather.
10. You got 10 rounds. These guys, Asim, you're able to bust out Harkad within the minute.
Yeah, I figured as much.
These guys are going to get 10 perception checks. These guys have a plus. What the fuck do these guys have to perception?
They might not need all of them because I have a plan that I can do.
During this, I fully just drop the crab on the ground.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
Drop the crab.
I'd recommend giving them at least one before I do anything because I have a way to shut these prisoners up.
Yeah, so they have a +2 to perception, and each round these guys are going to be yelling. So I'm going to give them a +1 per round. I'm going to need. Let's say, hold on, let me check here. What is going to be the DC for this? I will let one of the 4 of you roll me a stealth check.
Stealth? You said stealth?
I swear to God, if you don't have the highest stealth.
He does.
I have a +12.
You get to roll it then.
And that is going to be what they're rolling against.
Okay, hold on. Come on. Son of a bitch, that was almost an 18.
So they have a +2 to perception. They need a 17. So, round 1. They got a 12. So they don't hear anything.
At this stage,
yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna fully become a dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Dude
go
or
full
crab?
human type.
Full
What?
human or crab man?
Crab man.
Okay.
All right, lads. It would appear that our jig is up, and you prisoners here, if you want to maybe keep it down, you can come with us. We'll get you out too if you shut up. I have a whole boat that can get you off of this island.
And I say, to back him up, I say in obvious pirate voice, and just like, and nobody likes a fucking snitch.
We won't even conscript you into the crew if you don't even want to live a life of piracy. We'll just get you away from here if you just shut up.
Okay. Roll me a diplomacy check. DC. Ooh, what should the DC be? Because now they basically know that you're the Chimera Pirates. There's a bounty on your head, so they have to weigh your offer with the reward for catching you. So
they're not going to give it to you. They're going to have you serve out your sentence.
Well, give me a diplomacy check to see if they believe you.
What do I got to beat?
DC 20, we'll say.
So far, the only Phaedron to actually show you to actually give you the reward for snitching is me.
I beat it.
Yeah. You hear like the guys in front of you stop and like the shouting kind of like murmurs to a quiet. I'm going to have the guards roll perception one more time for the second round because that was on the second round. So they're going to roll again. They have a +3 and they have to beat a 17. They got a 15. All of
the only Phaedron to like honor their word and reward you for being a snitch works for me.
Okay, so yeah, you see the guys like in the cell in front of you, which are like mostly Jescaran guys. But some of you see every like 10 or so people, there's like a non-Jescaran person here. Maybe there's like a dwarf or a Andorran or a Rosonian person. But there's like fucking 30, possibly 40 people in this jail. And they kind of like, as you shout above them your offer, they all the shouting and yelling kind of dies off. You hear a couple of murmurings from the different jail cells. And they're like, "You sure you can get us out of here? Don't they have the ports blocked off?"
We have well, I can't tell you what we have just in case we have a plan, is all I'll say.
Because you're a bunch of snitches.
You were about to sell us out to the guards, so I'm not going to share our full plan with you, but we have a strategy.
One of the older guys that's like talking to you is kind of shrugs and he's like, fair enough.
I was
like,
about to do that. Not even
right,
about, I was in the process of doing that.
Then unlock our cages. Hurry, quickly.
I gesture to Asim to start picking locks.
And I look at the captain like he's crazy, and I start walking over and picking.
I'm gonna lean in and whisper really quickly. You don't have to get all of them. Just keep doing it until the ritual's done.
Asim is able to pick most of these jail cells before the ritual's done because these jail cells take about like 10 seconds at most to like pick open.
I gotta say, unfortunately, and I hate it, but if we're making this deal to get them out, we have to take all of them.
We're pirates. We don't gotta do shit. They don't know what our plan is. They just know that we broke him out.
Exactly. We're pirates. Yar.
At the very
minimum, and
yo ho ho and go fuck yourself.
At the very minimum, if we're gonna do that, leave the lockpicks behind to give them a fighting chance.
And I turn around to both of them and I look at both of them. I'm like, I can get them all out of here. Or at least unlocked.
I mean, that feels like that's a pretty good distraction, honestly. If then the guards have to come in and deal with all these loose prisoners, and then you just leave them behind.
Some of them might be useful.
Yeah.
Especially if we could only teleport one by one, it probably won't even last long enough to get them all out.
Oh, shoot.
Exactly.
I just remembered the way to get out is kind of just a doorway, ain't it?
Yeah, Ben said it's literally just an open void, right?
Just an open portal that you put in space that stays up for like what, 2 rounds?
Well, let me look again. I
Well,
was always
and-
under the impression that it was like a teleportation circle.
Let's see here.
Oh,
And so it's just like
doorway,
an
but-
open portal, which means if you do let them out, then they're also just like running through the streets if you do not direct them after that. And then
Yeah.
the guards also have to get those guys.
Yeah, no, I'm fully not like I said, they don't even have to join the crew. I'm not planning to keep any of these guys. I'm planning to use them as a distraction.
Yes, I know. This is
They're the pawns in this game.
yes.
Portal
I am
jump.
doubling down on that. Like you
Good.
don't have to leave them in the cells because it's better to let them loose.
As
And
long
then
as we're on the
ditch them
same
outside.
page morally, I don't know what Land's talking about. We owe these people nothing. They almost ratted us out. They are fodder to me.
Because you're a Fae and you just made a deal.
Well, no,
But
you're a
it-
Fae.
yeah,
I'm
you're-
in Fae face.
Oh my god.
Hey, listen. Number one, you out Archfade and Archfey and escaped your contract and still kept your powers. That's about as Fae as it gets.
Yeah.
It's also 2 rounds is how long it lasts.
Yep.
Great. So basically we tell these guys like we'll get your door open. After that, you've got 12 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got 12 seconds.
Then they'll all start sprinting towards the portal that we need to go through. We have to get through first.
Yeah, don't tell them the
Don't tell
time
them how
limit.
long
Just
it
like
stays open.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
then I guess we just say nothing. You know what? I'm looking at the captain here. I'm putting my motherfucking hands up and just doing my part of the plan.
The captain. Okay. All right, cool. So after a minute, the doors are all open very quietly, and Lanolin casts the portal jump spell. In the middle of the hallway, a portal emerges before you. Kind of like what does it look like, Lanolin? Why don't you describe it?
I think because all of Land's magic is very like nautically themed.
Yeah.
It's a portal.
Well, I was gonna say no. I think it's like he pours a bag of sand and like, what is the It's an Indian art where it's like the paintings that are made with like little piles of sand.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
I'm not cultured. I don't know.
A mandalas.
oh yeah.
Ain't that thing where like you think something, but it's actually not like all the world thinks something, but it's not actually true?
That's the mandala effect.
No, the mandala effect is where you ask the British to stop being racist, so they throw you in jail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, this is a mandala. I think it's this, but with like sand and like salt. As you do all that, okay, and make these like the ritual circle with it, and then he uncorks another like wine skin and pours the salt water over it as it just starts to swirl and vibrate, and then it's just a whirlpool of water appears in the air, and I think it's a whirlpool of water, and then in the center you can see the window to wherever it lets out.
Okay. Cool.
Just all ashore is going ashore.
Yeah, and with that, you guys run through the portal, and a storm of people behind you sprint through this portal as you guys emerge onto the city streets just above you.
Inside of a barrel.
Well, no, it's on the lid of a barrel so that we could close it behind us.
Yeah, I don't know if the portal's big enough for that. Are you putting it on the floor and you're jumping through it? What is going on here?
I think you have to put it on the floor.
I thought it was just floating in space and you walk through it.
Then I guess we do that. I mean, or we can just say it's we can say it's up against a wall in an alley and Amandi's gonna push a cart in front of it.
Right. Yeah. So Amandi's waiting in that alley, like hidden. You guys all run through the portal, and within 10 seconds, this side street next to the city municipal building is flooded with prisoners, just running amok into the fucking like bazaar and the city. Some people that were walking by like down the street of the alley are like start like worriedly like hurrying away. Somebody like screams as these people are like running past and screaming and yelling for freedom.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do?
Booking it to the safe house.
Okay. I'm gonna need all 5 of you to make me a stealth check with a DC of... You could use stealth or streetwise, I guess.
I'm not happy with either of those.
Get me a 15 or better, and I need at least 3 of you to pass.
Oh boy!
Hang on, there's a consequence. There's a status we get after this.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah, we're dazed,
we
right?
we can move, or attack, but not both. So we're good.
Yeah. Okay.
What is it?
One more person to pass.
Stealth or streetwise?
Yeah.
Oh man, my stealth is a 9, but my streetwise is a 14. I wonder what I'm gonna do on this one.
Okay, so yeah,
we're all good.
Oh, I got a good roll.
I'll be fine. I
Oh,
told you that
Nat
cloak.
20'd.
Yeah,
That
all
cloak.
of you guys hop out of the portal first, but you like juke to the side and let this stampede of prisoners run out. All of the guards that were like guarding the municipal building sprint after them and try to like run after them like chickens with their heads cut off, and you guys are scot-free to the safe house with Harkon and his apprentice in tow.
I like the idea. Amandi got a nat 20 because of that stylish cloak that she's hiding in,
Yeah.
and I got a nat 20 because I turned into a crab and jumped into the stylish cloak Amandi's hiding in.
Yeah, pretty much.
But who ordered Amandi to get that cloak?
Nobody ordered me to get it. I had Gelf steal it for me when I was still looking for you guys, when you were hiding underneath a tavern.
But
Are you
asked?
That's just the kind of elf I am.
I would never order Amandi to do anything. I know I'm literally her captain and it's my job, but look at her.
It's just like I couldn't. Great.
Yeah,
Now,
so it was my idea to find this cloak.
And you wear it well.
Thanks. I appreciate that you got it for me.
So we get to the safe house scot-free, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
So, because Asim didn't give us any lip, he was efficient at getting people out of stuff. He played his part well, and the mission went off without a hitch. I'm not going to bill him for the calls that we made to the other guy.
Oh my god.
As there was a point there was a point where we basically did the equivalent of starting a new group chat that doesn't have one of the members of the old group chat in it.
That happens.
It happened.
Saying it happens.
So I'm not gonna bill you for just a reference as to, and not to rub it in real quick, right? But we called you 150 gold. Actually, so we called you 3 times, okay?
Uh-huh.
Once to establish contact, once to call you back, and then another one to like follow up on like what's going on with the, it's been 24 hours, what's going on, hold tight, we'll see you in a bit.
Uh-huh.
We called him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. I will say a few of those at the beginning were kind of just ironing out, making sure he understood how the spell worked, because he didn't know, he really just missed the memo on the whole you have 25 words thing, and wasted a lot of that first message going, oh, thank God the Chimera pirates have come back for me. I was so worried that you would not call.
Oh my God.
My message for you is...
I would have fucking shot him.
A couple of those... So I've decided that I'm not going to bill you the 350 gold that we spent coordinating this with him, and instead I'm only going to bill you for the cost of the rituals and for the money that it took to call you.
25,000 gold.
You owe us 1,905 gold.
I went a little over, but that's okay.
I do like the idea because you had a hard cutoff at 10 or 10:30.
10.
So it is 10:06 now. I do like the idea of the episode ending with Giltor clapping you on the back. Just, Asim, I know you've had a rough couple of days. I know you feel like you messed up, but in breaking Hassan out of prison and helping us get back on track, you really have proven yourself to the team. We would not have left you behind. It's good to have you back. Anyway, here's an itemized receipt of everything that it took to get us to break you out.
And I look at you.
I
look at Lan. I look at Amandi. I look at all of you. And the expression on my face is just, okay, I kind of deserve that.
And then
That's the least you deserve.
Yeah, and then I say, and then in true fashion, kind of like lightly punch you on the shoulder, and then we just go and like fully just resume as normal. Like, I've given you a sufficient amount of shit for this. I've given you the bill. All right, back to work.
Okay, fine. If we're gonna let this return back to normal, I punch him in the face.
That is true. That is the Amandi move.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna take Amandi's job.
Again, who could?
And again,
mine wasn't discipline. Mine was a warning shot.
I look at Amandi.
Forcing him to do a full-out fight with me, I'm at least going to punch him in the face.
I mean, if you want to fight me, you can.
No,
I'd
don't.
really
Don't
rather
do that.
not.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't offer that. Don't offer that because she'll take it.
I mean, if you feel the need to, literally beat me up because you obviously know I can't defeat you.
Hey,
then we can do that, but like I'm going to wind up spending some time down below with the medic if we do that. And
you've spent enough time out of commission. And I look at Amandi and I say, You get one. And I
I'm
say,
willing.
I'm saying, you got your one shot on him, and I'm just like, I'm gonna say land is like, it's a very light, but it is a firm, like, he spent enough time out of commission. It's time for him to get to work paying that off so we can get the fuck out of this city.
First things first, we got to send a letter to the rest of the crew off on the other boat to help us break this blockade.
And I go and tell Hassan about it. I'm also looking at Amandi like in a that kosher kind of way.
It's really annoying because when we get back on the ship, he is the navigator and has to, steer the ship. So then I can't beat him up then because we need him for that.
Listen, I promise you, we will find time for you to whip my ass.
I have another question, Ben. Did any of these prisoners try and follow us back to the hideout? Like, wow, you guys are like really good. We want to join you.
They're
You trying to get more NPCs for the
I don't know that
boat?
personally, but I also was not told why these bunch of people also came out.
Now, I didn't say they're joining. I didn't say they're joining us. I'm asking you why.
Gilipsor, give me a DC 25 diplomacy check to see how many people. Anything over 25 you get, that's how many. Okay, no, all of them just took advantage of it to escape.
Love that. Love that for us.
Good. Because I was not told about any of these people. So if they tried to follow us, I would have gotten away of that.
It's just also money, not expecting the hundreds of people flooding out of the prison. Just, it'd be the universal law of the world. Step 1, make the plan. Step 2, execute the plan. Step 3, wait for the plan to go completely to shit. And then step 4, adapt.
Yeah. No, it's make a new plan. It's make a new plan. Come on, if you're gonna do the line right, do the line right.
And step 4, make a new plan.
No line ever survives first contact with the enemy.
Okay.
This one barely survived first contact with our allies.
Yeah.
Damn.
Youch.
All right, so you guys get back to the hideout with Harkad and Avivia trailing behind you guys.
That's where we end.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm just showing Harkad that like we have his full setup so he can continue his work.
Yeah, so you see, he enters the place. He's like, man, you guys picked a dingy ass fucking place for me to do this. I see. Hey, I knew Avivia would be able to help you guys get all my shit. Good girl. You got the and then she like holds up her arm and on her wrist you see these bracelets dangling from her wrist. He's like, perfect. You get them safe. All right. Bring them over here. Let's get to work. Let's finish these bad boys.
Ooh.
And how many of them did you want again? Was there 2 or 3 of them?
I think there was 3.
Okay, yeah.
It was 3 at the time, but I guess we don't really like.
No. We'll take as many as we can get.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Like we put the effort into getting the materials for this, we're getting what we asked for.
These are free and don't need to be recast.
Fair enough.
Ooh, handout.
Now, in order to help us get out of the city, I can wear one.
Right.
I guess also the other interesting piece of information we learned is that the Legate is going against standard protocol by commuting our death sentence. Like, where she's like, no, I want them brought straight to me if you find them. That's weird.
She said it was personal.
Surprised.
She's specific. Well, I wasn't there.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, yeah. I mean, we would have relayed this to Amandi, but like, still, that's an interesting piece of information to have that we came out of this with.
Yeah.
It's nice to know that she doesn't want me dead.
This week. Tomorrow's a whole new week, brother.
Last time I saw her,
she was pissed at you. Apparently,
we didn't really leave on bad terms, but I didn't tell her I was leaving.
Yeah, so she's pissed at you. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
That is where
right.
we will end it this evening.
I'm going to go ahead and end stream.
All righty.
And
so
I will end
time
stream as well.
Wait,